Hey, my name is Brent here on Cloudy, the Chance of Meeples. Today, we're looking at an older game from designers Marcus and Inca Brand. If that name rings a bell, that's probably because you enjoy the Exit the Game series, and they are the couple that design the Exit the Game series. Today, we're looking at a children's game that actually won the German Game of the Year for Kids back in 2013. Today, we're looking at the Enchanted Tower. Cue the thunder. So the radar overview for the Enchanted Tower looks like this. In this game, you have Robin, the hero, against Ravenhorse, the wizard or sorcerer, both trying to get the princess. The wizard trying to keep the princess locked up in the tower forever, or the Enchanted Tower forever, and Robin is trying to find the right lock to free the princess. To set it up, you take the little tower component, put it in the corner of the box, and then you put the princess in and lock her into the castle. Then, once you've decided who's going to play the wizard and who's going to play Robin, whoever's playing Robin will close their eyes, and then the wizard will take this key and they will put it on underneath one of the 16 different icons. So let's say they put it there. And then the wizard would tell the other player or the other team to open their eyes. That is when the Robin player would put their starting pawn on one of these four, and then you roll the die or the dice. Okay, so you'll roll the dice, and on one side of the dice it shows, on the one it shows one of the two characters, and the other one shows just how many movements. So in this case, the blue player would move first, 5, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course, they're starting off the board because they know where the key is. And then it would be up to the red player, Robin. They would move 3. So they can move 3 spaces away. 1, 2, 3. Okay, he hasn't found the key, so then you roll again. And once again, it's 3 and 3. Blue player goes first, 1, 2, 3. They're now on the board, and Robin, let's say, goes 1, 2, 3. You didn't really hear it, but each of these two characters have magnets, and that's how you will know if you found the key. There you go. You pick it up, and then at that point, you would flip this over. That character, whoever found the key, would stay where they're at, and then you try unlocking the castle. You push it in, nothing happened, and that means the princess is still locked away. You would start another round. The wizard player or team would move back off the board. This team would close their eyes, and then once again the wizard player would then hide the key, tell everybody to open their eyes, and then you continue going around until one of the teams frees the princess, which looks like this. Let's hope I don't have to go through all 6 of them. And wouldn't you know, there you go. So that was the one that opened the freed the princess. So that would be the winning. Whoever does that is the winner. I will show you this. This just, you can't actually tell which side or which side is the correct one. They all look great. And then the box shows, when you lift this up, shows all the wells where you'd put the key. Cleanup is nice and quick and easy. All the characters go there. This flips under there, the dice. So there you go. That is the radar overview for the Enchanted Tower. On to the final forecast. So the final forecast for the Enchanted Tower in 2020, lots of us at home, quarantine, lockdown, had planned summer vacations, all those things, those all got wiped out. So lots of people that I know spent their money on home upgrades or big purchases, whether it was upgrading appliances in their house or, spoiling themselves with whatever. this was my big purchase. I got this on clearance at a local game shop for like 20 bucks, and it was probably the best $20 I spent in 2020 because I have had hours and hours of fun with my kids playing the Enchanted Tower. This is a quick game that plays, it could play as short as 5 minutes because it could be the first round over. Someone finds the key, puts in one lock, frees a princess, and then you just play again because you didn't really get the whole feel of it. But I played this tons of times, and oh man, this is fantastic. Marcus and Inga Brand from the X of the Game series. No wonder this game won German Game of the Year for the kids, the Kinderspiel, back in 2013. It's lucky at times, yes. One player could be rolling the side of the die where they get to move 5 and the other person gets to move 3. They could roll that multiple times in a row, and they're motoring around the board. So there's that aspect of it. And like I said, you could play a game so quick, you find the key, free the princess, game over. But aside from those things, it's a kid's game. You're not going to be looking for lots of depth, although I try to put that in this game when I'm playing as the wizard. We call him Mr. Tricky at home. When I'm playing as a wizard, I love putting the key in one spot and then coming on the board and going the opposite direction. And then my kid's like, oh, well, Dad's going this way, so let's follow him. And then as they're following me, I quickly sneak around, and then I go to the other side of the board where they were originally, and then get the key. And then my memory's terrible, and more often than not, I'm not able to remember which lock had been tried. And then I fail, my kids laugh at me, and then I start next round. And it's just eat, sleep, repeat in that sense. But man, I have so much fun with it. I love that little like bluffing that you can do, because my son, after we played it tons and tons and tons, and he got older, he started realizing, well, is Dad actually tricking me, or is he telling the truth, or is he going to the actual location and things like that? So this is just a fantastic game. Saddest thing about this game is I believe this version is out of print. Man, that makes me sad, because this is like an absolute gem of a kid's game that parents will actually enjoy. I know they have a smaller version in like a metal tin. The board isn't 3D, it's just a flat board, and they try to, make it a little more affordable. But if you find this version, I highly recommend it. If you have young kids in the 4 to 8 or 8 age, you know what I mean. If your kids are like 4 to 8 years old, I highly recommend the Enchanted Tower. So if you see it secondhand or maybe at a game swap or something like that, don't pass up the Enchanted Tower, because it's just an absolute gem of a game. I'm giving this an 80% Chance of Meeples. I played it between 90 to 100 times in 2020, and I just enjoy playing this game with my kids. So 80% Chance of Meeples for the Enchanted Tower. My name is Brent. Check us out on Facebook, Cloudy with the Chance of Meeples. Remember, grab your umbrella. The forecast is cloudy with the Chance of Meeples.